Hi, I'm Dr. Leslie Gray, board-certified dermatologist and owner and founder of Dermatology Center of Atlanta, and
I'm Tammy. I'm a registered nurse and a skincare consultant at the Advanced Skincare Center.
we are both really excited to have you guys here and thank you so much for joining us for another video in our Customer Appreciation Week video series. Today's topic is the 5 most common struggles we see regularly in our practice, and so we want to share those struggles with you.
And more importantly, what you can do about them.
Yeah, so let's talk about the #1 struggle that we see, which is fine lines and wrinkles. So what can you do about them?
Well, it all starts with skincare.
Absolutely. So we talk about our core 4 here, which is not 4 magic products, but they're 4 categories of products that, when done consistently over time, can really help with fine lines and wrinkles. So the first core is, of course, sunscreens. We know that UV damage causes premature aging.
The second is going to be a retinoid, which is a vitamin A derivative. It is the gold standard in anti-aging, and it helps to make collagen.
Yeah, smooth the texture. It's been around forever. Yeah. Antioxidants are also important. These are our free radical scavengers. Free radicals are the bad actors, and they can eat up your collagen and elastin. We don't like them. Using an antioxidant can help brighten your complexion and is great for just a healthier glow.
And of course, there's growth factors and peptides, and these help support your collagen production. They also give you firmness and elasticity, and they accelerate skin repair, which leads to smoother and more younger looking skin.
Yeah. There's also procedure options you can do in addition to what you're doing at home.
There are peels. There's also HydraFacials.
Yeah, I think those work well, especially if you have more mild lines and wrinkles. Botox and fillers can be used if things are getting a little bit more significant.
And then, of course, we've got microneedling. We have Vivace, which is microneedling with radio frequency. We also have some laser resurfacing, depending on the depth and the location.
Yeah. And, a lot of these are preventative as well as things that can make you look better now. So it really depends on where you are. I think the level of damage and your age make a difference, and we are always here to help guide you.
So let's move on to struggle number 2,
Yeah.
which is uneven skin tone and hyperpigmentation. Things such as dark spots, melasma, sun damage, and acne scars.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most frustrating things that we see because it does take a lot of consistency and patience to treat these issues.
And there are several things that can help with this struggle.
You can definitely use bright products with brightening ingredients. You want to look for things like niacinamide, vitamin C, azelaic acid, or kojic acid are a few.
And of course, use of your sunscreen daily. You want to make sure it's an SPF of 30 or higher. It should be a broad spectrum, and you need to reapply it.
And then you want to look for prescription options if you have more stubborn types of brown spots or pigmentation issues. So there's things like hydroquinones or even prescription retinoids.
We also have in-office treatments that can help, such as chemical peels, broadband laser for sun damage and for redness.
And then lasers like Moxi and Halo are great because they can actually help with melasma, which is one of the more stubborn types of pigmentation issues.
And then, of course, V-beam for acne scarring.
Yeah, and anything with reds, I think V-beam is a great treatment. Thinking about uneven skin tone and pigmentation, it's like mowing the grass. So you're never done, unfortunately. And it does take kind of this rotational therapy is the way I think about it, where you're kind of using maybe different procedures and products depending on the issue. We love to kind of help people figure out their specific issues and problems and then help guide you along the way. Let's move on to the next struggle, which is one we are probably going to see more of in the coming months. It's dry and dehydrated skin. This is skin that's tight. It can be itchy. It can be flaky.
It's usually a mix of over-cleansing, barrier damage, and lack of hydration.
Yeah. So there's several things you can do to help with that.
First off, you should use a gentle, creamy cleanser. You want to skip any harsh, over-stripping ones, especially ones that have color or have a lot of fragrance to them.
Yeah, and then for moisturizers, you want to look for ones that have kind of barrier repair ingredients in them. These are things like ceramides, glycerin, squalene, niacinamide.
And of course, your hyaluronic acid serum. If you apply that on damp skin to pull in the water and boost the efficacy of your moisturizer.
Yeah, that's a good one. And just remember, you want to skip any harsh actives if you're having struggles with dry skin. Anything that if it irritates your skin barrier is compromised, it can make it itch, it can burn, it can make it turn red. Those are things you do not want to be doing when you have drier skin. Remember, hydrated skin equals happy skin.
And now we're going to move on to the fourth struggle that we see. And this is the other side of the equation.
Yes.
This is oily skin and enlarged pores.
Yeah. And there are a few things you can do to help with that.
Salicylic acid. It's a beta hydroxy acid that cleans the insides of the pores and it reduces oiliness.
And then niacinamide, believe it or not, we mentioned it for dry skin, but it actually helps with oily skin too. It can help to regulate sebum and refine the pores.
And of course, using oil-free products that are non-comedogenic to avoid clogging your pores.
Yeah, and then things like clay masks and blotting papers are great ways to kind of give you a little quick fix without overstripping your skin.
And no, you can't shrink your pores permanently, but you can make them look a lot better by improving the texture of your skin, which is going to bring us to our last struggle.
The last struggle number 5, is rough texture. And we're talking about uneven skin texture that can be from acne scars, it can be from chronic sun damage, it can be a buildup of dead skin.
And here's some things in your toolkit you can use.
So going back to retinoids, our gold standard, again, that building of elastin and collagen can absolutely make the skin texture look smoother.
And sunscreen, consistent use of your sunscreens can help reduce your sun damage, which can lead to rough texture.
And chemical exfoliation, you can do some of these products at home. You want to look for products that have alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids. You can even find sometimes light chemical peels, and these are fine to use as long as they don't irritate your skin.
And then we also have in-office treatments for more significant texture issues, such as microneedling and the Vivace, which is microneedling with radio frequency, and lasers such as Moxi or Halo that can help.
Yeah, and I think these definitely depends on the level, what you're trying to do. How significant are your texture issues? And that kind of helps guide which of these products or procedures that you're going to do. And remember, texture issues take time to correct.
Yes, they do. And you're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming for progress.
So those are the 5 most common skin struggles that we see in the office. We hope this helped. Remember, good skin does not come from chasing trends. It comes from understanding your skin, choosing the right products, and really importantly, staying consistent.
So if you want help building a personalized plan, or you're ready to take it to the next level, come visit us at the Advanced Skincare Center or schedule a Vizia, where you get a customized skin analysis and personalized product recommendations.
That's great for a lot if you need some personalized for a lot of information, because knowledge is power with this. So we want to thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this was helpful. And as a special thank you for joining us, we're going to give you the chance to enter today's prize, which is your choice of a Moxi skincare treatment to your laser treatment to your face, or a HydraFacial and a Premier Skincare Bundle. Both of these products are valued at around $700. So if you want to enter, just click the link below. There's also links there where you can click to get your 20% off Customer Appreciation Night gift certificate. You can also enter to win our $2,500 raffle, our Pretty in Pink raffle to support breast cancer research. And you can click a link to RSVP to our Customer Appreciation Night, which is coming up Wednesday, October 22nd from 4:30 to 7:30. Tammy and I will be there. We hope to see you then. And thanks again for joining us. Bye.